of the card.
Yes, sir. I ain't got nothing purple. I would have wore purple for the occasion. Let me think. I ain't really got too much purple.
What you heard, let's hear we eatin', talking about extra with a splash, extra acting bad, pull it like parades on parades, extra with the slab, pay what it cost with a tag, extra with the bag, young Crizzle King better add extra on the. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extras on the way.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today, it's a black and blue matchup in the NFC North between the Chicago Bears.
Close range or at a distance.
Let's go, loser. Giants. Giants.
With matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I miss the East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the New York Giants and the Minnesota Vikings.
Hire me. Salute. Hire me. That's a cool name.
To get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. From the 10.
What? Come on now. Come on now. They already done start. Nah, bro. Giants, you out of there. You out of there. I'm about to have fun. I'm about to have fun with you. Pause. I'm about to have some fun with you, man. Let's go. They done got me with the okie doke right off the top. What is that?
Visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take
I ain't worried about it.
as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is
good run, bro. I ain't worried about it. Let's go.
The guys returning the opening
We got action off the top this game.
They'll take this.
Right off the jump. Right off the let's go, man.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Cousins throw there, taken in by Smith. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Cousins on first down. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it's second down. To throw, Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he will have the Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. First down, here's the run with Cook. He was brought down there by Julian Love. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action now. Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Play fake. Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
4th down, Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Throwing is Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they're going to move it down the inside the 25.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. He got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Cousins gives way to Cook. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone.
I feel like Cook just keep getting missed opportunities. He should have been in broke by now. I don't know what's going on. We gonna keep going though.
They almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Second
I feel like that boy gonna bust him.
He's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage, and that's pretty much going to
I can't believe you stopped him with that. Cook, what's going on, man? You letting these dudes stop you? What is going on?
Off to Cook, and he'll be stopped short of the first down, right around the 18-yard line. That one good.
We didn't come this far for nothing.
It leaves him with a fourth down, and they're getting him involved early.
You feel
I ain't gonna lie, we ain't come this far for
tape,
nothing.
or they just have a sense
We finna get something out of
he's
this.
had a good week of practice or something in that area. And they want him involved, just as you said. They want
Damn,
him to touch
man.
either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups that.
And it doesn't work.
He's going to throw it.
Ah, and it doesn't work.
This one will not work.
Man, I started to kick that baby.
They pass up the three, fake it. It doesn't work. And on the
It's all good. Let's go.
the defense forces a turnover on downs. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Come on, these sorry Giants. They ain't got no offense. What?
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. First down carry for Barkley. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Jones, a quick throw out wide for Galladay. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards.
They're trying nothing funny, man. No funny business.
To gain the first here. Now Jones.
Don't try it.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing Jones. Throwing deep for Galladay.
Oh, you gonna do it anyway, huh? Ooh! Give me that.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't
Do that again.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield, even if you don't
Please
get
do
the
that
catch.
again.
Maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
to throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. Open man is Galladay. Complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made.
Keep going.
43.
Keep going. You're doing a good job. Keep doing it. Let's go. I like what you're doing. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Nigga, give me this ball. What is you doing? Give me that, you big dummy. Shut up, you big dummy.
Yeah, just
No,
think
you're
about
not.
it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the
After I get done with it, you can have it.
That's how they cover up, right? They protect the football.
You can have it. Just let me get what I want.
After a while,
Let me get mine first, then you can do what you want to do.
coach say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
But I gotta get mine, especially after that first possession. I'm not gonna fall to this damn Giants defense, bro. Like, what the hell? Get up out of here, bro. I see you though. I see you. I see you. You're doing your thing. Keep it up.
They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's
Keep it up.
example, another incompletion.
Meanwhile, I gotta turn up.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 is
I don't like these defensive schemes you're in, bro. Like, come on now. Feel like I can't throw the ball nowhere.
Cousins now.
What is going on here? See, that's what I'm saying. Bro, what kind of defense you in? Man, you ain't lost with no 7-0. Be quiet, bro. Watch who you talking to.
Back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
It's still early. It's way too early to be talking like that. 7-0. I'm finna come back in the next 2 minutes. Come on, you dirty New Yorkers. Let's go.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially,
Ain't making me mad. Because I should be winning. Let's go. I'm finna get it together. Keep watching, ladies and gentlemen. You about to see a turnaround.
Looking to throw. Jones.
Come on, man. I got too much time left.
Down to the 25 there. A gain of 5. Third down and 6 to go.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast.
Man.
A lot of them combine quickness and speed.
Be nice if you hurry up and pick your play, man. Dang.
2 minutes on the clock.
Oh,
Second
man.
quarter. 7-0 ball game.
Right? No, I need to get. Let's go. I'll be right back.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Can you hurry up? Golly.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down.
What are you trying to do? Run the clock out? Hurry up, man.
Diamond's coming.
On 4th down, Jones.
Come on.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back to throw. Jones. Throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage. Understanding
That should have been to the house.
situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball,
Damn, that would have been nice.
chance it ends up either as a touchdown
Heck, you
or
just
as a
don't
nice
touch it.
gain downfield.
Could do a little quick. I don't want it. I don't want it. Touch it. Man, if you don't get that ball and run that baby to the house, man. I don't want to
Second
touch
and goal,
it.
and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
I don't know, hot potato.
Barkley will try to punch it in. And
All right,
he's
14-0. That ain't nothing.
Giants.
You're going to need like 2 more of them.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns.
I want
They
my
go I
kids
formation. Fullback leads the way.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I wish you would hurry up, though. This is cool and all, but that running the clock out was killing me. Hurry up, bro. Hurry up, pick your play. Let's go, man. Hate playing slow players like you.
Gano for the extra point.
Can you come on?
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game.
You're what's wrong. Get off that phone, cut that music down, and come on, bro. Stop taking your time. You little young punk.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
I don't want everybody to use it.
Be quiet and hurry up and pick your play, man.
Just sit on this one.
You getting my game off picking your play so slow. You doing this on purpose or what? Or you just slow? You should know what you're gonna do already. You new to this Madden or what?
Here are the
I ain't new to this. I'm true to this,
next drive.
and I know what I'm gonna do.
See what they can do here.
So I need you to kind of hurry up, man. They be throwing me off.
This drive
And that's what I'll be happening in that last game when I kept pressing X. Next thing you know, he pressed HUT and threw the ball to X. And a pick. Bro, I was running up the field nicely, too. You hear me? I was doing my thing. And then he pulled that mess. Let's go, Vikings. What are y'all doing, man? What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's go. I'm sick of you on the old. Oh my.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Wait, there's one there. Yeah. Oh yeah, I found
And we
another
welcome
ball.
you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here.
You can have this one, but that's awesome. Okay.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete.
Complete to Sterling Shepard. A gain of 18 on the play.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And now he'll fire deep downfield for James. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to get the football back at their own 17. So that, Charles, maybe the play that this defense has been looking for.
They hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something, because we're into the 3rd quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw complete to his receiver, Thielen.
Funny, man.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 27-yard line.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Cousins. And he fires one incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Cousins to throw it. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the Giants will have solid field position here as they take over at their 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Jones has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got room. Touchdown, Giants.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And it's so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the...
I'm out of here. There's nothing I could do with that guy. I don't know what the heck he done did. If he put a code in or what. I'm out of here, bro. I'm done with that. On to the next one. I ain't gonna even worry about it. I don't know who the heck they just put me up against, but nah. I just need a regular person. This dude here getting lucky with dives and on and everything else, man. I'm done with that. I ain't finna even let that piss me off. Move on to the next one.
The
0-1.
Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank
0-1 for the day. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Buffalo Bills and the Minnesota Vikings. Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. From his end zone.
He died. He died. It's all on. It's all on.
What was he thinking?
Every dive is important. Number dives. It got me every single time.
You put your team in a really precarious position.
Let's start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Allen down, first down. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
You know, the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right? And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns, you'll say he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He fought his way through contact, and it barely even registered, and he just continued down the field all the way to the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They go play action. Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Cousins. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
4th down. Cousins. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be it. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back, drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation we just saw there. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. To throw is Cousins. Oh, the ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a two-syllable word. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Setting up the screen for Cook. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, Cousins. They'll dump this off to Cook. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. Play action now. Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play fake. Cousins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Throwing is Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Cousins to throw for it on fourth. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this one is incomplete.
Teams talk all the time about stretching the defense, and nothing stretches the field more than a deep ball. And I mean a deep ball. That one didn't connect, but certainly they'll be back on their heels.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 31. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On play action, Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 16-0. That's the score after one on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. He's got Cook running the slant. And he'll be brought down at the 27. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. The name Viking fans know well, it's the brother of Dalvin, James Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
First down, Buffalo.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. They'll roll him out right. Touchdown! Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills are able to add on to their first half lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Vikings, nothing.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And they'll work this down inside the 30. A first down throw for Cousins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face.
This might be my worst day on Madden ever. 0-2.
Big son told me about the game. 20 years later.
Let's keep this bad day going.
Lounge in the back of the spot. They hide me to an underground peasant climb to the top.
Not playing no games. You get 4 touchdowns. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. It's Peter Roll.
Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and themselves. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They go play action now. Jackson. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter. It won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3 and out, real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Now it's Jackson. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. 4th down, here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw. And in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. First carry now for Gus Edwards. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Tucker's kick is good, and the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. Or maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
It'll be a pickup of 5.
Don't do that no more.
It's second down.
Don't do like me.
This time, Jackson will throw it. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. To throw again on second down, Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
0 for 4 today. Can I get a pass off? What is going on today? What the? All right, one pass off.
And he's going to be brought down to the first at about the 31-yard line.
What is going on, bro? Today's not my day.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Let's pretend that we are cooking for Mr. Mayor. So Mr. Mayor would like to eat some bacon, and so that's a good protein. We've got meat source for everything. First things first.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Maybe Mr. Mayor is the best one.
I put it in the microwave.
First up,
I wasn't just hungry when I first woke up. I was saving it for a little bit. Next thing I know, we...
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Touchdown. Mark Andrews. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are able to score quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. 1 play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
This time, the extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Well, not content with a first-quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. No gain on the screen there, and second down.
Charles, when you talk about free safeties, I think one word comes to mind, range. And we saw an example of a rangy free safety right there.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Jackson. And he fires one, but incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chain.
Wide open. Wide open.
If that continues,
you just can't throw the ball.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Oh. 13. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Hey.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a gain of 34.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
The stretch to right there turned it into a really nice game.
Dobbins fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Dobbins once more.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone.
They'll try to run with Dobbins.
And this time he is in.
J.K. Dobbins
punching it in from a yard away. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Takes it at the 7. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The 40. Justice Hill. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Jackson on first down.
Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now Jackson on first down.
That's taken in by Duvernay. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
And Jackson throwing once more.
Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Open man is Duvernay.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Jackson now. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Devin Duvernay
from 4 yards out.
And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Tucker with the extra point. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Trying to lay one up deep. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final second. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to air one out.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
And his throw is incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now Jackson. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. Here's Jackson, out to his left.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Tyus Bowser with a pick. He's at the 50. The 30. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Now, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Ravens take over first and 10. The Ravens take over first and 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Tyus Bowser with a pick. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Jackson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Here's Jackson to throw. Caught on the slant. And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. To throw again is Jackson. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone for...
Got your best friend hanging out the arm though. Got game like I'm dropping me a console. No, I don't swim, but I give up. Now flex. While you there looking the best, feel to get up in your chest while I soak up my success. Getting tokens for your dress. I'll be making
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
All right, game 4. This was 0-3. This is game 4. I ain't been able to get nothing going. Terrible day.
Brett Maher has this one teed up, and we are underway here at AT&T Stadium.
Terrible day in Madden. Something's got to change. It's got to be a better way.
And he doesn't even get this to
Look at that. See what I'm saying? That's an indication of how my day's been going. Right there.
Just how aggressive will you be bringing a ball out of the end zone, and what's the green light for your returner? In this case, it should have been a red light. Should have stayed in the end zone. Terrible field position to start this drive.
Throwing to start.
Here we go!
They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it.
Wide open passes. Here we go!
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, he dropped it.
Here we go!
Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
Lee, just the slightest thing. Boy, I say, this ain't my day, man. The slightest little dive gets him down now. All day long. The slightest little dive.
And he'll go right back to Andrews.
Crazy.
And the stiff arm proved fruitful for a second, but the daylight quickly snuffed out. They go play action with Jackson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Jackson will throw again. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long, there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
If there's one thing they are lacking in, it's confidence. They took a big and maybe unnecessary risk going for that 4th down. He put them on his shoulders, though, and paid off the big-time gamble.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, kill.
To throw is Prescott. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 30 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
1st and goal from the 3. Now Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And, Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's the local Texas product, J.K. Dobbins. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. The 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position.
And that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the final clocking on the next-gen stats there. How about this? 22.1 miles per hour. Wow. Back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, it's Prescott. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. It was Justin Houston, the native of Statesboro, Georgia, with a sack. And, of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind, because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive, to either take off and go or throw it away. But he held on to the football and ended up getting sacked.
He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
Left side to Lamb. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. From the 30 on second down, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, 30 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench.
I don't care.
Fatigued.
I had to step out and get my smoke.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it.
Nope.
And this is going to be
Good catch.
And that extends their lead by 2 more. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly open for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next. And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught. It's James Crochet. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Here's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd down and 3. They go play action now. Jackson. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 39. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through, and that'll move them back within 6 now. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Take it in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Trucks over it. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Play action now. Prescott steps away. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here's Edwards again on 2nd down. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up.
What?
The Cowboys are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
What an incredible interception.
Both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. What did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46. The Cowboys on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On play action, Prescott. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Gallup now on the end around. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Inside give to Elliott. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Fourth down, Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
Yeah, I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3. Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's look around with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game.
Oh, and that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he
takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, that's what you get. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jackson looking to throw right away. A slant route caught by Bateman. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. From the 30 on second down, Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 70 yards. And the Ravens go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Cannon now elects to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. Call it a loss of 14 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. From the end zone, Tannehill, and finding the tight end Hooper. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. That's complete to Traylon Burks. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Henry again on 2nd down. Shoves him away. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. From the 44, Tannehill. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw pulled in by Robinson here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now it's Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sets.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position. No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
2 seconds to go, first quarter. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Tannehill. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
On 4th down, Tannehill. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it.
And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down. It's a gain of 13, and how about that? They're able to convert on 4th and 10. First down carry for Henry. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Tannehill. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Titans first down.
His connection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to hit the average range.
Catch.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 23. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything.
That was a lazy.
This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up the first down.
Oh, that was dark.
Find Henry out of the backfield. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs and
Come on, man. You show he's going to clock
They
out.
have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Soft shot, a nice tackle on that play. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Yeah.
Tannehill going to throw on 31. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the...
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry taking it in from a yard out. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. Tannehill looking to throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
Let's go. Let's see if we can't get this together. It's been a rough day.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get.
Boy, it's been a rough day on this Madden. Look at here.
Ball security. Remember last drive.
You just tuning in. Go back, rewind it. Ruffling. I'm talking about I'm 0-4 right now. I can't get nothing going. I can't. Boy, if it's your first time watching the stream, you would think I'm really trash. No, no, I seen it. Oh my God.
Picked up by Caleb Farley. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
What you just saw there.
That's my fault. I seen it. I should have never threw it to him.
Success. A pick six for
Damn.
Great play. And it's tough for these guys to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year one. By year two,
wow, game 5.
And now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. There was still a minute to go in the half to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Receiver coaches push their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Jackson.
Right to him. Right to him.
And the Titans
right to him.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Right to him.
Opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them.
All you had to do is stand still.
Big into their defense now
Oh,
to keep
bro,
them from scoring before the half ends.
My bad, another mistake.
Ball up to the 45 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Look like he open up. Time the ball get to him, man.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. A beautiful fake. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Tennessee getting the 1st down on a big play of 18 yards.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. That reminds me of the early Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Tannehill. And it's a Titans touchdown. Nick Westbrook-Akine in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tannehill going to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 is successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Jackson to throw. That's going to be caught. It's James Crochet. 20, 10, 5, and he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the 1st half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal 1st half, but there's some momentum for them to take into halftime.
Yeah, and it might not be that wild momentum, that you see sometimes where they score late and teams get sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that, but it does give them a better feeling about themselves and what they can accomplish in the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gould. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
You're not going to let me get a timeout?
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
A nice run there on first down as Henry uses his size to plow forward. Call it a pickup of 7.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring.
Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Well, we're in Baltimore, third quarter action, 2nd and 10.
Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
And I'm good. I'm good for the day. That's it. 0-5. I'm good. It's not my day. I'm gonna try to forget this episode even happened. I will be back next episode. Back on it. Getting back to the W's. I don't know what happened today. Man. But I'm finna enjoy the rest of my day, man. Y'all be good.